Aleppo, splitting the rebel-held area of the city in two. Syrian State television says the army has seized complete control of the Sakur district of the city. The rebels have now lost more than a third of the area they controlled. Activists say thousands of civilians have fled since Saturday.
Indeed, we hear that around 10 to 15,000 people have fled. These are people who've been stuck in a besieged area for a very long time, suffering terrible privations and bombardments. Now that they're fleeing, we're not sure how many of them are being restricted from fleeing, and we're not sure what kind of welcome they're going to get when they flee. So it's a very desperate situation.
Andy, I know that you and other...
You say Oxfam was able to get a huge generator across front lines into a pumping station in East Aleppo, and that's meant the water is flowing, and most people do have access to water. However, they don't have access to medical care, to food, to fuel and heating materials at this time of year as winter's about to bite.
Andy, when you were out there, and you know, this has been going on for 5 years, we are seeing image after image, each one more shocking than the last. Do you ever despair?
It's an incredibly desperate situation, isn't it? I've been working on this crisis for 3 years now, and it incredibly seems to get worse and worse and worse. It's very demoralizing for those of us who are working on the crisis, but of course nowhere near as bad as those people who are facing this as part of their daily lives, who are seeing that their communities crumbling around them, living under the threat of bombardment with death stalking them.
And very briefly, in terms of the future, unless there's a ceasefire, what?
Well, of course, we would call for a ceasefire first and foremost. It seems unlikely, as the government of Syria and their allies currently seem to be winning the Battle of Aleppo. So we would call instead for all those civilians who want to flee to be allowed to do so, that when they flee, they be properly looked after, that they be given opportunities to access healthcare and shelter and food and water. It's a terrible, terrible situation, and one that the world seems to be able to ignore. The Russians and the Syrian government are proceeding with this conflict with apparent impunity, and that's the shocking thing about this crisis.
Well, Andy, it's good of you to give us your time. Andy Baker there from Oxfam, joining us from Oxford. Thank you very much.
Thank you.